What's up, everybody? Jersey here from windowcleaner.com with the one and only Mr. Steve-O himself. How's it going, man? Man, look at you. You must have had some sales last week because your walls are now painted. It doesn't look like you're...
Yes.
Yeah.
I ran a GoFundMe and it worked out quite well. I was able to buy a bucket of paint and slap some on this wall, but everything you don't see, no, it's all,
Yeah, right.
it all looks very, very good. I kind of had to clean up the room a little bit. I had like all those foam panels everywhere, but I need to get those back too because the echo it's wild.
Driving you nuts. You got to get those ones that like hang on the wall instead of the ones that glue on the wall, except they're so stinking expensive.
I think I'm going to try to get the ones that have like the nice like scenery that make it seem like it's not, but it is. So we'll see.
I had those ones find, I don't remember where it was either, but they're almost like canvases. So yeah, I know what you're talking about. I wonder that they work well.
Oh, I bet they do. I bet it's amazing though, just having like a couple, how the echo like back and forth, you don't hear anything. Yeah. I knew, brand new, never cleaned a window.
Brand new. This is Steve Zero. Eddie met him for the first time.
Yep.
By the way, what's up to Mike Nichols? Mike Nichols is here. One of the OGs of the industry. Great guy. Very, very nice smelling man. Nice. And just a genuine good guy.
He must have the alerts on because he's like comes on every time you go on.
He's on top of it. I know. There's like a few people who every time we go live, they're like, "What's up?" Which, by the way, always helps, algorithms and things. So that's always cool. But yeah, I miss everything that gets posted. I think I have too many dings and alerts going on, so I just never know.
I've almost hidden every ding or alert on my phone because it's too much. I don't wear an Apple Watch because of it. Of like I wore it for about 3 months, and it was like I was getting dinged on my wrist, dinged in my shorts, dinged everywhere.
All right, guys, that's it for the show today. Steve-O's getting dinged in his shorts, and we're out. Yeah, no, I did that. You knew me with the Apple Watch too, and then like eventually everybody else hears the alerts, but you don't even hear them anymore. Yeah. And it's like, well, why do I have alerts on if I'm not checking them? Because there's too many alerts anyway. So
then you got the Ring camera alert constantly going off. Yeah, I can't do it. Prepping my boat and listening. Nice.
There you go. He's always thinking about fishing or something.
It's good though. It's good though.
Well, this week we are talking all about add-ons and not necessarily what could you add on, but what do you like? You're just a window cleaner, right? I don't want to say just a window cleaner. You primarily only do window cleaning. You don't do add-ons, right?
I'll do solar panels if they want. I was doing gutter cleaning for a while. I stopped doing that. But I did do that for a long time. But those were the two main add-ons that we did. Never did pressure washing. It's just not as popular in Colorado, and there's some really good companies that already do it. And so yeah, that was pretty much it. But I mean, there was always add-ons though, as far as like inside of a home, like if there were partition French windows or even, just a partition window, say from like a master bedroom looking down into like the family room or something like that, that like typically wasn't added on in the main bid. Like that kind of stuff could be add-ons, or chandelier dusting, fan dusting, different stuff like that were like always really good add-ons that you could add at the job and like bring it up to the customer. Hard water removal if it wasn't talked about, and there were some windows that were really bad, that were always things that I tried to sell them on, or something like that. So those are always good add-ons.
Did you ever do like gutter cleaning though, or like advertise for any of the add-on type services, or has it always just been kind of extras?
Yeah, always extras. Like, so basically our idea always was that if we did a bid, the one thing that we always added on to the bid, because we really like doing it, was solar panel cleaning. So we would just put that on there. And then gutter cleaning was just like someone would have to mention it for us to really, really want to do it. And at that rate too, we were pretty much, and this is what I still to this day, I just use a blower and I blow them out, and I don't do it as expensive because I really don't want to clean up all the leaves and mess, because it takes forever.
Yeah,
it takes forever. And my last client that I ever did gutter cleaning for, I just cleaned the windows the other day, and they got new gutters with gutter guards. So I'm never cleaning those again because I ain't taking off no gutter guards. So I'm like officially done with gutter cleaning. Done.
Nice. That's big, man. That's a really nice little claim to fame, being done with gutters. Gutters suck. Gutters suck.
Yes. I even bought though a gutter vac like back in 21 for gutter cleaning. And then I quickly got out of that because as a one man team, it was like I got the one with like the Honda engine on and everything, and
Yeah.
it was just too much to handle. And yeah, it was way too much.
Yeah. I was telling Johnny B when we were talking, like, since I moved to North Carolina, like when I first moved here, I started a company here before we kind of decided what I was doing. And one of the jobs I was doing was gutter cleaning on a house. And it was like a one story, but I had like a 24 on the other side, but this was like above the garage. It was like one story. So I just pulled an A-frame out and I'm walking up and it's not quite to the top. So I kind of like put my hand on the gutter to like balance myself, and like the whole thing, all the hinges were off, and it just tipped over on me, and it was just the blackest, grossest, just down my shirt. It was my underwear was wet from going down like that much.
Oh
I was
man.
like, I smell like squirrel poop and
Yes.
everything else. It was just awful.
Well, gutter cleaning too. It's such a for me here in Colorado. It's always a quick season. Like it's like a
Yeah.
2 week period where they start falling and then you have to pick them up for the first snow. We're getting our first snow this weekend. It's already like today it says it's 50 degrees, but it looks like 32. And then so once it freezes, as you know, like being in Wisconsin, I mean, it's
Done.
not fun to take them out anymore. Sometimes you can't get on the roofs at certain points. So there's definitely like a window that you have to like schedule it in, and not all the leaves are falling either. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I had somebody just talking to yesterday who does steaming. They do ice dams. And he always talks about how his gutters, because he does that, he pulls out that stuff to get it ready anyway. And that's just how he finishes his gutter season off, is he steams the gutters. I'm like, man,
Wow.
that seems like a lot of extra work for it.
Wow. That's crazy. Steaming. I've never heard of that.
Well, yeah. So ice dams, which I imagine you probably have there with your fluctuating. Well, maybe not, because you get pretty warm still.
Yeah.
But freezing and ice dams is like an insurance thing. So you use a steamer to get those off the roofs. They're like big giant industrial ones.
Oh
Um,
wow.
but to steam a gutter to pull it off seems just absolutely terrible. But
Yeah.
hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna read this next one, by the way, because they posted it, but it's so big I couldn't put it on the screen. But Dan S, what's up, by the way, said, have you ever run across windows with a removable inner window? They are like a double pane window, but the liner window has tabs that turn in and the inner glass removes.
Wow. I mean, it sounds like a storm, but it sounds like something else at the same time.
Is he maybe talking about like a insert window where there's like, you could take the two pieces apart, almost like a Pella tab?
Right.
Sort of,
Yeah.
maybe?
That's what I would think of is like,
Yeah.
they have the grids in the middle or they have the blinds in the middle to remove, but like the tabs would make me think of that.
Super rare either way, I think. If
Yeah.
anybody's in the comments, by the way, comment if they've seen those, but I have not, or maybe I'm not understanding quite, but no.
Jeremy makes a good point though of saying, a minimum for gutters. Always do a minimum for gutters. Like I do a 199 minimum for gutters in my area. 300 minimum for gutters for one story. That's a great one if you can
That
sell
was
it.
my minimum was 299.
Really
Yeah, yeah. You wanna do
nice.
your gutters?
Did you always collect everything though? Like did you bag everything, take it away, or what was your process?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
did you
My
get
process,
jobs?
my selling point is, yeah, we do your gutters, and I'm going to scoop, bag, and remove all the debris, so you won't have any stinky gutter muck left behind.
Oh wow.
And then, yeah, we had a dumpster at our office anyway that I used for like paper and stuff. But during gutter season, man, we'd have stuff, guys on boards trying to squish the stuff,
Oh
calling it
wow.
in. But that's all I do. I take it with me, and then it's added value to them.
Yeah,
We ran a gutter vac for a while before that. And I loved the gutter vac. I really did like a gutter vac. It wasn't my gutter vac on that particular one. So when the guy ended up doing gutters again, he took it back. But I like the gutter vac in the right situation, not the crunchy stuff, but sloppy, gross mess. It's nice, but
yeah.
yeah. Scoop bag and remove was our main thing.
Dan was talking about Pella windows.
Yeah.
The ones with the blinds in the middle. I
Yeah.
they're everywhere where I'm at. I mean, I the newer ones are super nice that release by a gasket because like the blinds come out a lot easier, but the old ones with the blinds in the middle, yeah, they're just a fiasco. They're a pain in the butt.
Yeah, if it takes you 10 times longer to do that too, and you're talking time-wise, charge 10 times the price. People are like, "Oh, you can't do that." You sure can, because I get paid for my minute. My minute, you could tell me what I gotta do in my minute, but I'm gonna charge you for my minute, you know? So, always charge for that.
Do you ever have a point where you stop taking on like old storms? Like I don't ever. Somebody even called me the other day who was a window cleaner in my area who was like, "Hey, I can't do this. I'm guessing you would want to do it." And I was like, "No, I don't want to do it at all." And it was the old style, you know. And to me, it's just man, those can just break so easy. Now, like you could charge for it because it's super hard to find companies that actually want to do it, and sometimes it's the newer companies or the companies that have a lot of experience and you have a lot of experience doing it. You should definitely be charging because the experience.
We did like 40 bucks a storm set. This is even back then. And we would take on new customers, but they'd be like, "Oh, can you do any bet?" No, I can't. I'm not like, if you want to pay that, you know how much they suck. I know I'm not going to be cleaning it very often. And people were really like, yeah, but um, yeah, I mean, the sucky thing with anything is that they know that their windows are bad. So like, I'm gonna charge for that job. Like if they say no, like the other thing is at a certain point you can say no to jobs and you don't feel so bad. But when you're new, you're like want everything, and
Yeah.
then it's really easy to look at them too and go, I think it'll be a little bit more. I'll charge a little bit more, and then you end up getting hosed on it. It's like, dude, storms will take you 3 times as long. Easy.
Yeah. I forget about that sometimes when like we're talking to, you know, somebody new in the business and you're like, no, man, don't take that on. Like run from it. They're like, dude, I'm brand new. I got to do whatever I can. I'm like, ah, yeah, that's right. Like I
Yeah.
totally forgot. Like you're totally going to have to do that.
I know. And then the people are like, well, some money's better than zero money. So then they're doing storm windows for like 20 bucks a window because they're
Yeah.
like, well, I think it might be too much and I'd rather have it. And I totally understand it, but man, does it suck.
Yeah, exactly.
But Jeremy does it for 75 a storm, by the way. So
Nice, man.
that's
Jeremy,
it.
getting those minimums up. It's nice.
That's it, man. Speaking of minimums and all that, we have no minimum, but minimum $49 ships free. Stevo, you are, as the window guy says, you're new here, but you are
Yes.
a rep for windowcleaner.com. And your number is on the screen, but tell everybody who you are, how to find you, how can they have you as their own very personal rep?
Yes, this is my first day, but you can contact me at 970-214-9522, which is the number on the screen, or the number that a lot of people know, which is 970-599-1437. Or you can email me at steve@windowcleanresource.com or reach out to me on the interwebs on all the different social medias that we have.
You do a
Yeah,
little social media, right?
I do a little bit of
A little
social
bit.
media. There's quite a
Okay.
bit of YouTube out there that
Videos or
has
something?
me on there. Yeah, so you can find me many places. If you search window cleaning, I'm sure you can find me somewhere.
Pretty much you're what pulls up. That's right. Yeah. Well, cool guys. I always appreciate it. We're gonna be here hopefully tomorrow again with Alex. But do know that we are reps for windowcleaner.com, and Steve gets paid when he puts an order in. So don't think you're bothering any of us by putting your own orders in, and you don't want to send it to us because they're small. Any and every order helps. So definitely, if you don't have a rep, choose Steve. He's absolutely amazing. Give him a call, shoot him a text. Either way, we will be back again tomorrow. And yeah, stay warm. Next time you talk to Steve, he'll already have seen snow. So
Be snow. Snow's
be
coming.
be praying for him.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. All right.